Hey everybody, MrBookieboo here, and I'm coming to you from the Lego City. Today I have a really important and serious topic I want to cover. Something that is the bane of Lego fans everywhere. What am I talking about? Dust. It is inevitable that if you collect a Lego, or pretty much anything else for that matter, you're going to have to deal with dust. So what I want to do today is show you guys how I've battled and pretty much got under control my dust situation. It used to be horrible. I used to have modulars like covered in dust. I mean, it was awful. I mean, it looked like they'd been weathered and like I left them outside or something. But luckily, I found some really good tips and tricks that can help you manage your dust. So let's take a closer look. All right, tip number one, if you're able to do it, get your Lego collection in a room with a door. I know it sounds silly, but it actually really helps cut down on dust and dirt and stuff that's in the rest of your house, which, you know, you leave windows open, you have doors open, dust is going to fly in, it's inevitable. But if you can close off your Lego collection, get that all secured in a room, it's going to help a lot more than you think. So try that out. Step number two, and this one's probably the most important, that's made the biggest difference, is if you can, get yourself a dedicated air purifier for your Lego room. This is the Air Doctor. I'm actually going to link it up down below because it's actually a really good air purifier. It also is reasonably affordable. They come in different sizes. This is actually a bigger one, but they actually have smaller ones as well that work really well. But this thing is awesome. You can hear, it's actually running right now. You can hear how quiet it is. And it automatically senses like if there's more dust in here all of a sudden, it'll kind of automatically like run the motor a little bit faster to clean out the air. But since I've had an air filter running in the Lego room, and I've had one running now since I've been in this new room, but I also had it running at my old house, it dramatically cut down on the dust. Like it's night and day the difference, to the point where I used to have to dust, well honestly I could have dusted almost like weekly, but I haven't even really dusted. I think I've dusted once since I've been in this new Lego room, and I've been in here for about a year now. So get yourself an air purifier. Solid investment, not only for the Lego, but also for the health of your family. Okay, so even with all that, getting in a room with a closed door, getting an air purifier, you're still gonna have some dust. It's gonna be a lot less. It's not gonna be as bad as it would be without those things. But what do you do with the dust once you accumulate it? Now, I used to use paintbrushes because I didn't really know any better. And I would just take the paintbrush and just, you know, brush it along the different models and stuff. And they'd kind of get a little clean. But then my good friend Heather's Bricks, check her out on Instagram, gave me this tip, and I've been sold ever since. And I had no idea because I've actually never worn makeup. But makeup brushes work a lot better. Paintbrushes are designed to apply paint to stuff, right? Makeup brushes are designed to attract makeup, and they're designed to like grab and hold the little particles and whatnot. And so these actually work fantastic for dusting your Lego collection. So they come in all different shapes and sizes. You know, these little ones are great for the little fine details. The bigger ones are great for, you know, big panels or like rooftops or things like that. And they actually really, it's almost like a magnetic. They attract the dust, and it just collects on these little, I don't know, bristles. I don't know what these are called. And anyway, and it works phenomenally. This is like night and day difference from like paintbrushes or any other kind of brush. Makeup brushes. They're inexpensive. You can get them at Target, Walmart, wherever. But they really have been a lifesaver for me. And you just like take them and just brush them along. I just go right along the fence lines here, along the rock work, even the trees. You can gently dust your trees without having them fall apart with these, because they're designed for delicate work. So excellent tip right here. All right, and last but not least, sometimes messes are unavoidable. You know, you haven't been in the room in a while, the air filter hasn't been running, you have some construction going on outside and you left the window open. There's times when it's just too much. There's too much dust or dirt or whatever, and you need to call in the big guns. So that's where I have this. This is a portable, cordless, handheld vacuum from Clean My Bricks. I'm gonna link them up down below for you guys as well. It's rechargeable. Like I say, it's nice because it's cordless, so you don't have to worry about dragging the cord around, finding an outlet. knocking over Lego while you're trying to vacuum. But this thing's really powerful. It has different attachments. It has this little like scoop, like nozzle. It has a brush, so you could actually use this to kind of do some light dusting on some of your modulars, especially if you have some really dirty ones. And then it also has a smaller, like a more of a rug attachment. So actually I have my Star Wars rugs in my room here. And so I actually use that on this as well, just to get the, you know, dust and crumbs and stuff. Sometimes my kids are in here playing and they bring some food in here. I know, oh my gosh. It works great for that. So clean my bricks, works really well. This is a great tool that you can have in your dust fighting arsenal. So as you can see, the city looks pretty good. I mean, this is pretty much how it looks all the time. There's not a lot of dust. I know I'm at a distance. I'm gonna zoom in though here in a minute so you can get a better look. But there's really, the dust is minimal with all these little tips and tricks that I've shared with you. You can see there's not a whole lot. Or if there is, it's super easy just to pick it up with the makeup brushes and the little hand vac. You know, sometimes the roads get a little layer of dust on them, but you can see if you look at the roads up close there, they're pretty clean. I mean, they're shiny. The modulars are shiny. What I've had is like, so I'm still cleaning some of the modulars from before I had them in the controlled climate room, you know, with the air filter running and stuff. So some of the older ones, like especially up here, if we pan up to, you know, like Green Grocer, Town Hall, those are pretty dusty inside and out. So what I've been doing is slowly cleaning them, dusting them and vacuuming them up as time permits, just to get them back up to the standard of, let's say, you know, these newer ones like the police station and the boutique hotel. It really makes a difference, but it is possible to get everything under control. So you can see, you know, it doesn't really show, and it would show some, you know, some of these sets, if you have them for a while, they do get really dusty, and it does show. But with these, like I say, these little tips, it hasn't been much of an issue for me. All right, so there you have it. I hope you found that useful. I know I struggled with dust over the years. I used to be really frustrated with it. I remember being a kid being frustrated with dust. It was just relentless. And it seems like, for whatever reason, the dust is super attracted to the Lego bricks, especially like the little, where the studs are. It gets stuck in, you know, in between the studs, and it was just a nightmare. And no amount of dusting, cleaning would help until I discovered all these little tips and tricks. So hopefully you can use some of these tips as well, and hopefully you can control the dust in your Lego room. If you like this video, give it a like. Make sure you're subscribed. And once again, as always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the support, all the ideas, all the friendships that I have made through this community. You guys are what makes Lego so special to me. So thank you. I'll be back soon with more videos.